Right guys, today we're gonna take a look at an upcoming Cronos project called CrocSwap. I will put the links to their socials in the description down below. CrocSwap, second generation DEX and AMM on Cronos. They say lowest fees DEX, fee rebates via trade mining, protocol owned liquidity, affiliate system. They do have a audit pending at Certic right now, and they are KYC'd by Assured DeFi. They just announced today that their launch is postponed due to the current market conditions, so take note of that. The new date for the launch is 10 December, 12 PM UTC. They are gonna launch on DexPad. If you're not familiar with that, it's dexpad.io. Let's jump into their docs. So CrocSwap is the first AMM and DEX on Cronos chain that offers fee rebates via trade mining. We have the lowest trading fees on Cronos. On top of that, we will, that's a slight typo, we are the first to introduce protocol-owned liquidity into our DEX. As a trader, you will find potential projects on CrocSwap early and accompany them to grow up to massive gators through trading, farming, etc. Also, you will get free Croc via trade mining rebates. So essentially, if you use their DEX and you do swaps, it doesn't matter if it's actually their product, as long as you use their platform, you will get their native token, CrocSwap's native token back. So that's pretty cool. You will find the best support on CrocSwap, including grants, arbitrage support, marketing support, and our network that stretches outside of the Cronos chain. So this is essentially aimed at the projects that want to list on their DEX, right? Let's take a quick look at their roadmap. It's not split up in a timeline, so it's split up after the functions, so futures, user experience, and the business development. As for futures, we have swap, liquidity, farms, swamp. So that's where you can stake their native token and not necessarily providing liquidity. NFT ecosystem, collectibles, marketplace, mint, stake, and trade, use with Crow. NFT farming, smart router, staking, and they're also planning to launch their own launchpad, governance, and multi-chain. So they aim to be a mobile-friendly DEX with a user-friendly UI, I'm guessing. Personalized dashboard where you can check stats, and pretty much a standard for business development, partnerships, and listing on a major centralized exchange. Let's check out their NFT thing here. We will be launching Croc NFT later on down in our roadmap. By welding these NFTs, you will receive a boost in farming rewards. A percentage of the proceeds from NFT purchase will be used to buy back Croc from the open market. That's cool. Launchpad. You can commit your Crow tokens to get Croc tokens over at dexpad.io. We are the first project that is launched via DexPad's initial diamond offering. So that essentially is DexPad actually does a vetting process of the project itself. So they are the first project to launch on DexPad that has been vetted by DexPad. So you can see how many tokens they will sell, the price per token, and their fundraising targets. And this is essentially what they will use their funds for. 25% for initial liquidity and time lock for 1 month on Photon Swap. 25% for initial liquidity at CrocSwap. 20% to development expenses and 20% to marketing expenses, and then 10% to their treasury. what happens if the launchpad doesn't raise all the funds targeted? Sale will proceed as normal. All funds contributed will be spent. And here is their tokenomics. So 80% of the supply will be for essentially APR rewards for farming. 10% for development, unlocked linearly or in 20 months. 9% for marketing, unlocked linearly in 9 months, and 1% for the actual launchpad. Let's see if there is. So here they have an example of the actual protocol-owned liquidity. When you make a token swap on the exchange, you will pay a 0.17 trading fee. And a portion of the fees is used to buy back Croc and form protocol-owned liquidity in the form of Croc/Crow liquidity pairs. 0.10% return to liquidity pools in the form of a fee reward for liquidity providers. 0.05% buyback of Croc to form protocol-owned liquidity. 0.02% for the CrocSwap treasury. Olympus DAO was the first project in the DeFi space to introduce protocol-owned liquidity. However, CrocSwap is the first AMM/DEX that will be introducing this self-sustainable protocol-owned liquidity to our system. So that's quite interesting. All in all, based on some of the other projects we've seen on Cronos this far, I do like the fact that they're KYC'd before the actual launch, and they've also been vetted by DexPad themselves. And the CertiK audit, I'm guessing, will be out before the launch. We'll see. Leave your thoughts about the project in the comments below. And that's it for today. Have a nice